Sanitary pads, best things since sliced bread? Absolutely not. They are highly uncomfortable, they are a recurring monthly expense. Dealing with the waste is always a headache. They give you rashes. There is that concern of unpleasant smell, and the list goes on. So you can imagine why it's really puzzling that even in 2023, sanitary pads seem to be the commonest way in which a lot of women deal with their menstruation. Recently, I was talking to a friend of mine about menstrual cups. She is a modern, urbanite, well-informed, well-read girl, and she had a lot of misgivings and misconceptions about menstrual cups. I was very happy to answer all her questions because I've been using menstrual cups for the past 8 years or so. I've also tried to convince as many women in my circles as possible to use menstrual cups and say goodbye to sanitary pads and tampons. I thought, why not make a video and try to reach out to more women. So in this video, I'll be talking about the benefits of using a menstrual cup, and I'll be busting some myths surrounding it. And in the end, I have a special video clip for you in which a few rural Indian women talk about why they love using the menstrual cup. So I hope you stick around. I started using a She cup in 2016, and in 2020, I switched to Asan menstrual cup, which is now my favorite. Just a disclaimer here, neither Asan nor She cup or any other menstrual cup brand have sponsored this video. I am doing this because I feel very strongly about the benefits of using one. Benefit number one, you don't have to worry about leakage or unpleasant smell or odor. Even when the sanitary pads have wings, subconsciously you're always worried about leakage, and you're worried about stains. Whereas when you use a cup, the period flow is contained inside your vagina because this is an insertable product, which also means there is no contact between your skin and an external product. Which brings me to benefit number two, which is freedom from skin rashes. I've pretty much heard from every other girl I know that they deal with skin rashes because they use sanitary pads. Because the cup is an insertable product, you don't have to worry about rashes at all. So this also means, equally importantly, that using a cup means it's a more hygienic way of dealing with your menstruation. Benefit number three, freedom. When you start using a menstrual cup, you don't have to worry about changing the pads every few hours. Once you insert the cup, you can only worry about emptying it between 8 and 12 hours, depending on whether your flow is heavy or light. And if you go to work, if you're someone who travels a lot, you can only imagine how the menstrual cup can make your life so much more convenient. Also, it's so convenient and easy to carry it around. You can just put it in your purse. You don't have to worry about more bulk being added to your luggage because of sanitary pads. You don't have to worry about wearing whites or any light colored clothes during menstruation. Benefit number four, menstrual cups are eco-friendly. This benefit means more to me than anything else. Not only do you have to not worry about managing sanitary waste every month, month after month, you're not even going to be creating it in the first place. This also means you are contributing in your own small way, however small it is, towards a healthier, cleaner planet. Benefit number five, and I think this one is going to make everybody happy because you're going to be saving a lot of money. Buying a menstrual cup is a one-time investment. A lot of companies claim that you can use the cup for nearly 10 years. I, for one, have been using this cup for almost 4 years now, and I have no complaints whatsoever. So from your list of monthly expenses, that's one thing taken off, and I think that's a pretty good deal. And now it's time for some myth busting. Myth number one, menstrual cups might not be safe. Absolutely untrue. Menstrual cups, especially Asan cup that I'm using, is made from medical grade silicone, which means it's as safe as a menstrual product can be. When you think about products like tampons, which are known to adversely affect the pH balance and the natural moisture of your vagina, the menstrual cup is far safer. Also, it's soft and flexible, so it sits very snugly inside your vaginal canal and collects your period flow quietly. Trust me, you don't even feel its presence inside your body. Myth number two, menstrual cups can be painful or irritating. Because it's an insertable product, you might be worried about experiencing some sort of pain or discomfort, which is completely understandable. So maybe the first few times when you're squatting and trying to insert the cup, you might feel a bit uncomfortable, but like everything else, everything new, you'll just get used to it. In fact, after 1 or 2 uses, it becomes so comfortable and you'll even do it unconsciously. Myth number 3, which I find to be very cute. They might get lost inside. I mean, where will it get lost? Perhaps it's time for us to learn a little more about our own anatomy, understand how our bodies work, especially during menstruation. The cup is not going to get lost anywhere inside your vagina. In fact, unlike tampons that are known to come in contact with your cervix when you insert them, the menstrual cups are not even going to be going that deep in your vagina. So give the menstrual cup some credit. It's not really dumb, it's pretty smart. It's not going to get lost in your vagina, I promise. Now, myth number 4, loss of virginity. This is a bit appalling for me. I mean, how do you even define virginity? It's usually associated with a person not having had sex yet in life. But if you're talking about hymen breakage, now that's a different thing. And it's got nothing to do with one losing one's virginity. Right? I mean, if you're physically active, if you're a sports person, your hymen would have broken as it is. And a few women are even known to be born without the hymen at all. It's just a thin membrane of skin which does not define virginity. At this point, I have a sincere request to parents of young girls. Please don't deprive your little girls the freedom of choosing whichever menstrual product they think is easy and convenient for them to use. Menstrual cycles are difficult to deal with already. A lot of us deal with cramps and back pain. So the choice of using the best menstrual product should not be tainted with our misguided notions of virginity. So I've been using menstrual cups for the past 8 years or so, and it has been a life-changing experience, and there is not an ounce of exaggeration when I say that. But hey, if you don't want to take my word for it, I completely understand. So why don't you go ahead and watch this next video clip in which a few awesome women from a village called Dodda Alahalli in Karnataka are talking about why they love using the menstrual cup.
ಇದೊಂದು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಾರ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲಾರ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದು ಆರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಉಳಿತಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
So, you heard the women. My favorite thing about Asan is that for every cup you buy, they give a free cup to a rural Indian woman. And I think that's pretty cool. I hope you will say goodbye to sanitary pads and tampons and start using a menstrual cup. And men and human beings who don't menstruate, still please go ahead and spread the word. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.